Happy birthday, little Texan. Just wanted to let you know how much we love you. Bye.
My name is Kelly Stonebach, and 3 years ago, I lost my dad to ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease. Usually my life doesn't intersect with work, but I was asked to make a video about Ed Rapp. Ed is starting an endowment to empower the OSF Healthcare Illinois Neurological Institute to innovate for people with diseases like ALS. This is more than a passion project for Ed. He was diagnosed with ALS. Ed is a fixture in the Peoria community. His successful career at Caterpillar meant that he may even become the company's CEO. But in 2015, Ed announced his retirement, sharing that he was fighting ALS.
When I got the ALS diagnosis, people say, well, how'd you process it? Number one was you ask yourself the question, how is this? 37 years in the company, 2 sick days, and you give me a diagnosis like this. My second reaction was, give me something I can fight.
An ALS diagnosis can make you feel helpless. The disease has no known cause, no known treatment or cure. Most patients only live 2 to 5 years. We lost Dad after 2. The disease made the strongest man I knew unable to move, speak, eat, or breathe. But my dad was still mentally present as his body died around him.
I don't fear the ultimate part of this disease, which is death. What I fear more is the loss of independence. The lack of ability to go on a long walk with Ann, or to hug my kids, or hold a grandchild, or to be able to communicate spontaneously as opposed through a delay and a computer-simulated voice.
At the end, my dad could only talk to us through an alphabet written on a poster board. We'd read each letter until he signaled. His ability to communicate was reduced to a frustrating game of hangman. Ed wants to find better solutions for families like ours. The Ed and Ann Rapp Family Endowment will develop technologies to improve patients' quality of life.
The breakthrough required in the world of ALS is far greater collaboration. And that's what this endowment is all about, bringing the medical world and engineering together. And from that collaboration, I think there's tremendous opportunities to bring better assistive devices and technology, to bear. ALS patients want the ability to open a door, the ability to communicate to a loved one, the ability to manipulate their iPad so they can communicate by email or read, the morning newspaper online. And I think those are the things that we can enable.
The gift will make the most of technology and develop new ways to offer care, like telemedicine. Using programs like Skype, patients could receive care or be examined from the comfort of their home.
Particularly in ALS, transportation is very difficult. Sometimes it takes up to 45 minutes to get a person into their car, and then it may be an hour-and-a-half drive to get to clinic, and then you have your clinic visit and you repeat the whole process getting back home. That's very fatiguing to the patient and their family members.
If patients, physicians, and researchers work together, we can find life-changing solutions that go beyond just ALS.
A lot of people say, why ALS first? And my response is because it's the toughest nut to crack. If you think about the disease and the way it progresses and losing the ability to walk, talk, swallow, breathe, if you can innovate around assistive technologies that bring capability back to life in an ALS patient, think about what it does for Parkinson's, stroke victims, disabled veterans, even an aging population as we move forward. Hope is not lost.
ALS patients and their families really want one thing. They want to live. Big picture, that means finding a cure. But even day to day, ALS families want to keep living normal lives and spending time together. ALS is a reminder that we have to use the time we have. We have to find the answers and solutions now. Because for so many ALS families, now is all there is.
Kelly, I love you.
I love you too.